Look at the tension rising between the United States and Iran. Millions are preparing for war. Young men are eager to fight, to defend their land. But I must tell you a terrifying truth that many leaders hide from their soldiers. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, "The first of people to be judged on the day of resurrection will be a man who died as a martyr. He will be brought forward, and Allah will say, 'You lied. You fought so that it might be said, he is brave.'" And it was said, "Then he will be dragged on his face into the hellfire." Imagine this. A man dies on the battlefield, covered in blood, hailed as a hero by his nation. But in the sight of Allah, he is a liar, destined for the fire. Why? Because the flag you follow, the uniform you wear, and the cause you claim matter less than what is in your heart. Assalamu Alaikum. I am Sheikh Omar Al-Bukhari. Today we discuss the eschatology of personal fate. Who truly enters paradise in this coming war, and who enters hell even if they die fighting? Let us go to the source. In Sahih Muslim, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam described three people who will be the first to fuel the fire of hell. One is the scholar who learned for show. One is the rich man who gave charity for show. And the third is the warrior. This warrior fought bravely, but his intention was corrupted. He wanted people to say, "Look how brave he is, look how loyal he is to his country." In our modern context, this is the trap of blind nationalism. The Prophet ﷺ warned, actions are but by intentions. If the intention is the dunya, worldly fame, praise, status, then the reward is only in the dunya, and in the hereafter he will have no share. Do not be deceived by the funeral processions, the flags draped over coffins, and the eulogies. These are for the living. Al-Hukm lillah wahdah. So who is the true shaheed in the conflict between superpowers? It is not defined by which side you are on geopolitically. It is defined by why you are there. The true martyr is the one whose only goal is to protect the Muslims from aggression, to establish justice, and to raise the banner of La ilaha illallah. Consider this. A Muslim soldier in the Western Army who fights strictly to protect innocent civilians from tyranny, who hates the injustice of his own commanders but obeys only what is right and dies with sincerity. Allah knows his heart. Conversely, a fighter in a Muslim land who kills innocent people, destroys mosques, he is not a martyr. He is a transgressor. The Prophet ﷺ said, "He who fights that the word of Allah may be supreme, he is in the cause of Allah." In the coming great battle, lines will blur. Nations will betray each other. Only those who anchored their hearts to Allah alone will be saved. What happens at the moment of death? For the true martyr, the pain of death is like a pinch of an ant. He sees his place in paradise before he even leaves the battlefield. His sins are forgiven, except for debts. But for the one who fought for show, his soul is rejected by the heavens. He feels the tightening of the grave and the heat of the fire, even before Judgment Day. On the day of resurrection, the Prophet ﷺ told us, every person will be resurrected according to what they died upon. If you died loving fame, you will be raised with the lovers of fame. If you died loving Allah, you will be raised with the beloved of Allah. Envy those who leave this world with a heart pure of shirk and hypocrisy. The drums of war are beating between the US and Iran. Chaos is spreading. Death can come to any of us tomorrow, whether on the battlefield or in our beds. May Allah protect us from the deception of this world and the fire of hell, and may He gather us in the highest levels of paradise with the truthful and the righteous. Ameen.